Yo, Dre, I got something to say. Juneteenth. There's talk all around the country. I guess we're going to have a federal holiday for it. Woo! Way to go, politicians. More symbolism. Let's use those symbols for something, okay? Obviously, if you haven't watched this channel, you haven't listened to people who give a damn or tell the truth, we need to abolish the fucking police. We need to get rid of them. We need to end it. Tear the shit down, burn the shit down, start over. Obviously, that isn't happening. Obviously, we have the police. Obviously, we have a bunch of moderates, centrists, all that. We have Republicans, we have Democrats. They all get money. Police get a shitload of money. The Fraternal Order of Police get a shitload of money. They're not going anywhere soon. There are places in our country where good things are happening. Newark and New Jersey is doing amazing things. Seattle's got some great things going on. There's communities everywhere making differences. But let's talk about things that with the nasty word, I hate it, but I'm going to say it here, reform. If we're going to reform police, let's reimagine what policing could look like. First and foremost, we need to build relationships with our communities. I'm not talking about bridging any gaps. I'm not talking about building any bridges. I'm not talking about unity. I don't want the unity with you guys, okay? It's not going to happen. I don't dig what you do. But what we could have is you could start to listen to the protests that are happening. Listen to what people are protesting for. Listen to those people protesting. It's serious shit. People are quitting their jobs because it matters. People are dying. You're shooting people. You're killing them. We need to do something about it. Listen to activists. We're not running our mouths for nothing. We're running our mouths because we care about it and we care about our communities. And you're here to serve and protect our communities. Don't you care too? Listen to us. Listen to persons of color. That's who you're fucking up. You're fucking up their world. Please listen to persons of color. Please do it. Police need to look like the communities they're policing. And if you're going to keep yourself white, go police the white neighborhoods too. Go police the white neighborhoods. And if you're going to stay out there in the brown communities, let's have some persons of color policing there. Start hiring some black people, okay? Start hiring some Latino people. Right? You're over in Springdale, Arkansas, policing the Marshallese. Get some Marshallese cops, damn it. All right, y'all, I'm going to calm down. I get a little excited there. So, we're going to hire persons of color. You know what else we need to do while we're bringing in some black people? We need to root out white supremacy within our police departments. January 6th taught the rest of America what a lot of us already know and what all black people already know. White supremacy is deep within our police departments. The reason they weren't stopped at the Capitol is because it was, wait a minute, these are one and the same. They're one of us. What do we do here? There's a white supremacy brotherhood going on there. And you, Chief Mike Reynolds, my brother, you need to get the white supremacists out of your police force. Bentonville, you got a KKK thing going on up there, and you know it. Springdale, we'll talk soon. We've got to root out white supremacy within police departments. We need citizen oversight committees. And I'm not talking about what we've got going on in Fayetteville. We don't need a self-appointed by the mayor or the police chief people to do it that does political favors. You can run for office, we'll get you elected, give you money. We don't need any of that going on. We need citizens that you are serving and protecting and working for to meet with you weekly. Go over each arrest. Let's look at who you're pulling over. Make sure there's not racial profiling going on, because you know there is. Well, we can help stop that, and we can do it. And if those committees look like the police were policing, so would you, and we can make sure that happens. We've got to have it. Okay? We've got to end qualified immunity. No arguments whatsoever. None. End qualified immunity. If you're going to arrest people for murder, you should be able to be arrested for murder too, because you're doing it more than anybody else in the country. We've got to end it. Body cams? Why are we giving millions of dollars for body cams when you don't even turn them on? Let's have them on all the time. Have them on while you're eating your goddamn donuts. I don't care. Keep them on. Don't turn them on. Turn them off. Sound's not on. Oop. Shot a black guy, turned the camera off. We need DTFs, drug, tobacco, firearms, student resource officers. We need to get rid of them. Not doing any good. That's a little sneak peek in what we want to do to you guys. But let's stop right there, because we're spending a lot of money there. That 50% of our budgets plus that we're spending on the police, those are extra money that we pay for those programs. And those guys don't read Miranda rights. Those guys don't do anything. They don't have any of the young people rules. You guys don't follow them anyway. But let's start to get these things going with the citizen oversight committees. Speaking of drug, tobacco, firearms, police, let's forget this war on drugs while we're defunding and refunding. How about we not want to take all your money away? You're going to have to get paid something. How about we fund some drug programs and quit locking up people for drug problems? You know, let's send the right people for the right things. Most of the people you're dealing with have some sort of mental illness or a disability. They end up being homeless. They happen to be a lot of veterans too. Shouldn't we be taking care of those people and investing our money in them and not the police? Y'all, here's just something that popped in my head. Did you apologize? Did you apologize for all the things you fucked up in our country? You know, I'm trying to rebuild a marriage, I'm trying to rebuild some relationships with my kids, I'm trying to rebuild some people in the community I've done wrong with. You know how I start rebuilding that stuff? I say I'm sorry. You could say you're sorry for shooting that man in the back 7 times. If you didn't do it, but your profession's doing it, say sorry for them. Black people, I'm sorry as a white person. If we're going to have to be scared of defunding and abolishing, give us a few things. The chokehold, why has that not happened, y'all? It's on video for 9 minutes. We got a video starting in 1992 with Rodney King. We've been seeing it since. It's time to do it, okay? So there's my Juneteenth thing to say. It's the day before. We're ready to start celebrating, but we're not going to do it for nothing. We need to start making a difference in people's lives. And the police, you make a difference. Let's make some good differences out there. Let's talk. Let's talk. Serve and protect. And let's do good and seek justice, everybody. Yo, Dre, I got something to say.